I'm here in Gaza City. We are here next to a house of a terrorist. This is one of the senior terrorists who is the head of the operational naval operations that led the raids into Israel. His house is 200 yards from the hospital of Rantisi. Next to his house, there is a tunnel. Now I want to show you an operational tunnel. The tunnel is built with electricity. A door that is bulletproof, it's explosives proof, so it looks like a hard evidence, a clear evidence that the hospital direction is connected. It's part of the same floor and it slides down here. So it's a cover tunnel so nobody can find it.
The tunnel under Rantisi Hospital led the IDF to an operational base.
There is a list. This is the back side of the hospital. Hamas used this hospital. Tonight we have entered into this building. I will show you the evidence. Let's enter into the hospital. We are now in the area of the basement of the hospital. I want to show you a room where we found all the gear, the operational gear of Hamas. Hamas is using hospitals, like we showed the evidence in Al-Shifa hospital. In other hospitals, we are now seeing it in live in Rantisi hospital. Among hospitals, among patients, we have hand grenades, Kalashnikovs, and then we have the RPGs. People shooting RPGs from hospitals. This is Hamas, firing RPGs for hospitals. The world has to understand who is Israel fighting against. We are now in the basement, and in this basement we found a motorcycle. They were all used in the massacre of the 7th of October.
Israel says that some hostages were also kept under the Rantisi hospital.
Yards from here, we find the chair, a woman, clothes, and a rope. A rope next to the legs. Look above it. It's a baby bottle. This is a suspicion for an area where hostages were being held. We're now looking at an infrastructure. You don't need to build something improvisedly in a hospital in the basement. We can see this area is a closed area from the rest of the hospital. We can see the ventilation air that was done improvisedly to this area. And we can see infrastructures that was built in here, toilets, shower, a small kitchen, will provide the terrorists their needs. This list says we are in an operation. The operation against Israel started in the 7th of October. This is a Guardian list where every terrorist writes his name and every terrorist has his own shift guarding the people that were here.
Hospitals or Hamas terror hideouts. The truth is slowly emerging for the world to see.
And this is where they choose to hide everything.
Bureau Report, India Today.
So there are reports that leaflets have been dropped over Khan Yunus in southern Gaza Strip. Are we